Hey, it's been a long time since we got to spend some time together. Let's plan a cool trip. What say? Drew, we spent a whole day together last week. Yeah, it wasn't fun. Spending a day with you and your family sneaking on us at your home isn't something I meant to do. I think I can take a break from work next week for some 5 or 6 days. If you can plan something or else you miss the chance. Oh my God, you serious? Where do you want to go? Paris, Miami, LA? Tell me. Miami sounds perfect. That's my girl. I am booking us both tickets to Miami. It's going to be so much fun. I can't wait. Me too. Now shut up and let me work. I'll see you around. All right, see ya. The next week, both Drew and Emily were in Miami, enjoying themselves to their fullest and spending some private moments together, until this happened. Hey, Em, are you in Miami? 'Cause I saw you at Bayfront Park today. No way! You're in Miami too? Oh my, I didn't expect us to cross paths, but our destiny is connected. Come on, Rowan, it's been 7 months now. You have to move on. How can I? I loved you so much, and you ditched me for that dumb Drew. Now you're getting too rude with this. I've told you 1,000,000 times that our relationship had nothing to do with us. You never gave me time. I didn't because I had to do something for our future. I couldn't be a brokey and propose you to marry me. Anyways, it's over now. I don't want us to ruin our vacation. Goodbye. Wait a minute, please. I just wanted to ask you for a little favor. Please, listen to me, Em. What do you want? I finally got a good job, and I am flying to Chicago away from you forever. So if possible, I just want to see you for one last time. Please don't say no. After this meeting, I promise I will never try to contact you. Fine. When and where? Where are you staying? Silver Sands Beach Resort. Damn, I have a meeting at the bar near that resort tonight. It's ending at 10, so you can be there anytime, but before 1 a.m., because I have to leave for the airport to catch a flight home, and then Chicago. All right, see you then. Bye. Rowan and I were in a relationship for 3 years, and it was all going very great. We knew each other's family, and we spent quite a lot of time together. Rowan didn't have a perfect job or business, and hence he had to fight to earn his living, but I never cared about all that because all I wanted was his love. All was well when suddenly one day it hit Rowan that time is going fast, and if we keep up this relationship as it is now, then he has to do something for our future, as a man would never like to live by spending his wife's money. And due to this, he lessened going out with me because it costed my money. Our very often meetings turned into very few. Since we didn't get to spend much time together as we used to, I gradually began to lose my love for Rowan, and his love was passed over to Drew. I met him at a business meeting one day, and his talks, personality, and everything got me, and eventually ended the leftovers of Rowan's love. I ditched Rowan and began spending time with Drew, and from business partners, we turned into best friends. And then our relationship changed into love when Drew proposed to me. I said yes without any hesitation, and today I am happy without any regrets from my past. I don't know why Rowan wishes to see me, but keeping in mind that I was once madly in love with that guy, I said yes to meet him. Fortunately, Drew isn't the guy who feels insecure if her girl meets her ex-boyfriend. Tonight, 11 o'clock. Missed call by Drew. Missed call by Drew. Where are you? Oh, you are awake. I am with Rowan. He's flying to Chicago soon. We just planned a casual last meet. Why didn't you tell me? You were asleep, Drew, tired from walking around with the shopping bags, so I didn't want to disturb you. Don't worry, it's just a casual meet, just a farewell kind of thing. I trust you. I am not worried about your meet. I was just worried and scared when I didn't find you by my side. No need to worry, I'm safe. Okay, so where are you now? The bar that's just 10 minutes from our resort. All right, I'm coming there. Order all 3 of us some alcohol to drink. We'll celebrate Rowan's farewell. Sure, why not? Come fast. At the bar, everything went well. Emily was right. There was no sign of insecurity, jealousy, or any of those negative emotions on the face of Drew. He was enjoying the night with his love. Looking at how good a person Drew was, even Rowan realized why Emily chose him, though some bits of jealousy and doubt were roaming in his mind. In their celebration, Drew and Emily got too drunk and they were not in the state to even walk properly. Rowan was still able to control himself. He was scared to let them leave alone and hence asked the bartender to accompany them to their resort so they could reach safely. And since the bar was about to close, the bartender agreed to do so. The bartender left Emily and Drew till the resort gate, where the gatekeeper promised to leave them to the doorstep of their cottage at the resort. The gatekeeper, however, didn't seem gentle. He had a bad eye on Emily, waiting for an opportunity which this moment has provided well. After a while, Drew woke up, still dizzy because of the hangover. He took a few sips of lemonade kept in the fridge and sat on the bed till he sobered up. He kept the hand over Emily's side of the bed and was shocked not to feel her presence. He took off the blanket. Emily wasn't there. He turned the lights on and started sweating. His face turned pale. The color from his cheeks faded away. There was blood splattered all over the room, and Emily was lying there in a pool of blood near the window. He called the resort manager and staff for help, and they asked him to stay calm and wait till they called the cops. After the cops arrived and investigated the crime scene, they were too confused because if Drew had murdered Emily, then he wouldn't have called for help and be as shocked as he is now. There were no witnesses, suspects, or clues for this murder, which left the cops with only one option: to take help from Blake, the best detective in Florida. Blake wasn't in Miami at the moment, and he was stuck in New York due to a political issue, but the genius agreed to work over texts.
So you are Drew, the only one found near the corpse. I would need your help to find the murderer, so please reply me back.
Yes, I am the one.
All right, may I know what was your relation with her?
I am her boyfriend.
Had something happened last night?
Nothing much. We were at a bar celebrating Emily's ex's farewell because he's flying to Chicago for his new job.
Interesting. What was her ex doing there?
I don't know.
This case looks simple. Insecurity planted the seeds of anger, and hence the poor girl lost her life.
The cops here thought that too, but I have two reasons to save myself. Firstly, I was too drunk to brutally murder my own love. And secondly, I was asleep the whole time when the murder happened. And anyways, I am not the kind of guy who feels insecure if their girl meets their ex.
It isn't that simple, I see. Give one of the officers details about Emily's ex. Let me grab some info from him, and then I'll get back to you.
What the hell, officer? Emily's been murdered, and you are here to investigate me? What's wrong with you? Can't you see that the murderer is that stupid Drew? That hot-headed, insecure guy must have killed Emily. I doubted him from the start.
You gotta stop. I am here to catch the murderer, and for doing so, you'll need to cooperate.
As you say, but you have to catch the murderer, my love. I wish I had proposed to Emily before.
You can't be sure of that, so tell me why you don't like Drew. I can say from the words you have used here that something must be off between you two.
Emily left me because of him. That guy took advantage of Emily and I not meeting frequently, and I lost her forever.
Now you make me wonder if you were the one who must have killed Emily. No one knows where you vanished after the bar party of yours ended. Maybe you followed them till they were left at their resort and waited for the perfect time to take your revenge.
It is dumb of you to think that, officer. First of all, why in the world would I kill the girl I love? Have you ever heard of anyone who killed the prize for which they were fighting for? No, right. It's always the competitor who gets killed.
Well said, but my forensic officer found some shoe prints at the garden of the lobby of Emily's cottage. And I am afraid, but those match your footprints when my forensic officer checked your old leather crocklet and Jones' shoes. Could you please take the pains to tell me what you were doing there?
They were a gift from Emily. I miss her. You've got it correct, but I was there because I was scared that Drew may do something to Emily because he saw me and may have some trust issues. Oh my God, how can I forget this? The gatekeeper, he's my suspect. I saw him glancing at Emily while taking her and Drew to their cottage. He was totally in the mood of doing something bad, so I punched him so badly and warned him to keep his distance from Emily. Do you think he might have?
Interesting. We have another suspect now. Thanks for letting me know who the another person with those big shoe prints was. It was nice talking to you, Rowan, but we've not finished yet. I'll be back after asking a few questions to that gatekeeper. I don't care how many times you investigate me, but please find the murderer and get him hanged. Hello, James. Man, I like your panda shoes, but I am curious how you bought them. No offense, by the way. It was 2 years ago. I stole it from my old boss's Prada retail showroom. Interesting. So you're a criminal already. I swear, sir, I didn't do anything. Once that tall guy punched me, I understood my mistake. And I swear I never turned back even to look at that girl. Never mind that. Tell me if you saw or heard anything. Nothing much, sir. It was around 1 o'clock. I was asleep when I heard a loud scream from the area where the couple's cottage was located. I went there, but there was no sign of the source of that sound, so I went back. That's it? Yes, sir. Okay, so tell me, was that tall guy still there when you heard the scream? As far as I remember, he was there. All right, something in my mind cleared off. Great. Anything more to say? Nothing, sir. Please believe me, sir, I haven't done anything. I am not sure yet, but okay. I am sure the scream was of Emily, and if it was a scream, then it must be at the time of murder. Since Rowan was not there at the time of murder, he's out of my suspect list. The only suspects left are Drew and James. James is too aged, and I doubt anyone of this age will be able to erase all proof from the crime scene. Talking to him also shows that he isn't witty enough for making such an efficient plan within such a short amount of time. But he's old, and there's a high probability of him not being able to view things clearly at night. So maybe Rowan was there, and he chose another path to escape, and our old man wasn't able to watch him do that because of his unclear vision. After elimination, only Drew and Rowan are left on my suspect list. Hey, you there? It's urgent. Drew just had a breakdown, and we took him to the hospital. All right, if possible, please let me talk to the doctor after he's done operating Drew. Sure. After some time. Yes, sir. How can I help? Firstly, tell me what happened to the guy in there. He's having serious issues due to alcohol. He's not able to keep up with his reasoning and willpower, and the incident which happened with him last night made it even worse. His muscular coordination is not keeping up with him, and due to this, other areas of his body are also getting affected. I don't understand why a person with dissociative identity disorder drinks so much alcohol, knowing that his brain is already not in a perfect state. Wait, dissociative identity disorder is the disorder of having multiple personalities, right? Yes, he is having it from past 6 years, according to my scans and reports. Interesting. Could you tell me something about that other personality? I don't know much, but studying the x-rays of his cerebellum, I can say that the other personality is totally opposite in actions, decisions, generosity, love, everything you can say. Thank you so much, Doctor. You should have actually been a detective for her. You have solved the mystery murder case. I am grateful I was of any help. I've got the case solved. Drew is the murderer. Actually, his other personality. You can take the reports from the doctor and present them in court. If they ask you for any solid proof, then just show them a video recording of you telling Drew something about Emily and Rowan, and then they'll actually see Drew changing into a completely different person.
But how do you know that Drew murdered Emily?
It's easy. That night before the bar party, Drew was asleep, and Emily went to meet Rowan without telling Drew. When Drew woke up and got to know that Emily has gone to meet Rowan, his other personality got insecure, though Drew didn't know about that. Both the personalities are opposite in everything, so when Drew didn't mind Emily and Rowan's meeting, the other personality was too insecure. When they reached the bar, he was having fun, but the other personality was jealous and insecure. And since Drew loved Emily and the other personality didn't, so the other personality didn't mind doing something to Emily. When they both got drunk and got to their cottage, the other personality had to do nothing but wait for the time to turn 1 o'clock, so that he's sure Rowan goes away to the airport because he's sneaking out on them and nobody will be up this late, so the other personality will have a perfect opportunity. After it was his time, the other personality took place of Drew. And since any other personality is not affected by alcohol, the other personality was in his senses and he pulled Emily by her gown, which is why it was found torn when you sent me a photo of the corpse. Emily must have sobered up a bit to realize that someone was attacking her, so she screamed, which was heard by the watchman. Due to the scream, the other personality must have pushed her to the window where she hit the glass panes, and those glass panes pierced her face as seen in the photo. The hard hit of the wooden log from the fireplace landed the final blow to her. The log was the only thing not in its place when you sent me the photo of the cottage room, and hence it's the only thing capable of landing such a heavy dent on the head. After taking out the anger and insecurity, the personality went back to the bed after cleaning off all the clues that may lead to him. Drew doesn't remember anything because he wasn't there. It was all his other personality. Anger and insecurity were the only reasons for that personality's rise and Emily's murder.
Damn, that was so genius of you to solve the mystery. But how could you target Drew from the start when you didn't know what happened?
It's simple. Rowan would never murder his own love. If he was jealous, then it had to be for Drew, and he would have killed Drew. When you found out that shoe prints match, I was confused a bit, but when I saw the photo of the lobby again, I noticed that the shoe prints were only near the window pane and the path leading to the gates for the cottage lawn. If Rowan was the murderer, then his shoe prints should have gone through the cottage door and also got the mud of the lawn inside the room. Now, the gatekeeper was too old to be quick enough to dispose of all the clues and proof within such a short period of time. Who remains is Drew, hence I targeted him from the start. Without going outside the cottage and killing the victim can only be done if you are inside the cottage from the start. What I wanted was some reasons, proofs, and details to get to the events leading to the murder.
You clever jerk.
I managed to get to Miami 3 days after. Want to hang out?
Sure, if only I get time after the court case of Drew.